It was the opposite of what they sell you in paradise-type advertisements. Ads. I mean, it was very extreme. The weather was actually very extreme. I mean, the sun was nice, but then we had to work in the sun. That's very different from lying on the beach in the sun, you know? And we had to concentrate in the sun. We had to learn our lines. We had to constantly be moving around. Then weather was really extreme. Sometimes it would be very hot, and then sometimes you would have like a thunderstorm and rain pouring down, which we had to adapt, you know. Sometimes we would then decide to do a different scene, or do the scene in the rain, or then do it in the sun. So everything was always, you know, very kind of stressful. Like, what are we doing? How are we going to do it next? You know, who's going where? What? Who? When? Blah 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 blah. So it was not like a Paradise Island beach experience.
This film really capitalizes on the universal fear of death. What is scary to you about either getting older or losing time?
What scares me most is losing myself in time, you see. I'm not afraid of losing time, and I'm not afraid of dying or getting older, but I'm afraid that life will be as such that I one day will start to lose myself, because I will think I have to adapt to things, that things will make me change. You know, my job will make me change maybe, or the view of people will make me change, or my fear of, you know, my children, I don't know, not being safe, or that something will make me change, but I'm not so much scared of the time passing.
This film has a really wonderfully diverse cast. I mean, all across the globe is represented. Why do you feel it's important for an audience to see this story told through so many different eyes?
Oh, because it's a story about all humans. It's a story about planet Earth, you know? It's about what are humans doing on this planet. So it needs to be global.
The theme of parenthood and family is really strong in this movie. Why do you think it resonates throughout the story?
Maybe because it's the core of our society and the core of life. It's where we all come from, you know, we all are born babies and we all die old. And this is the journey we all make, and it's always somehow connected to being born or to giving life or being a parent. So I think what is holding the story together, but maybe all of our individual lives, which is holding us together, is the presence or absence of our parents or family.
I just listened to a podcast where they said that the older people get, the less interested they become in time travel. They don't want to go forward, they don't want to go back, they just want the right now. And being present is a huge theme in this movie. Did making the film affect how you deal with time or change your ability to sort of spend your time?
Yes, I think a little bit. I would have to go back and really remember, but what I know is it made me stronger in who I am, because COVID had kind of like made me weaker a little bit for some time, you know. And I meditate a lot. So in my meditation, I like to just be present. I don't follow some kind of lead, or I don't do it after some sort of technique. It just happened that I started doing that, sitting down and just being and doing nothing. I did that as a child too, so I think it's one of the core elements of my own personal being. And in the movie, I just thought of it, how important it is, and it just made me believe in it stronger, maybe.